So people are talking again about the rich getting second passports with the golden visa programs in Portugal, Greece, New Zealand, and lots of places in the Caribbean. But the real conversation should be about American passport privilege. But I talked about this in 2021 when doing a documentary. And if you're interested, I've just republished a video essay about our American passport privilege on my YouTube channel. Right, so let's get into it. I've said many times that travel is not the right of the elite or rich and famous. Everyone loves to travel, and travel is for everyone. One thing I know is that many Americans don't understand the value of our navy blue passport. In 2023, the U.S. State Department reported that 48% of Americans have passports, and that is an increase. That's up because less than 5 years ago, 60% of the population did not have passports. But now the U.S. State Department is very braggy and says way more Americans can travel abroad than ever before in history, which is true. But that still means that more than 52% do not. And the reasons are fairly trivial or complex. You let me know what you think. American passports aren't too expensive, relatively speaking. It's just $130 for 10 years if you're over 16, and even cheaper for minors. But if Americans don't get paid time off from their jobs, then an investment in a passport can seem like a waste of money. I get it. I also saw on Reddit that another reason that many Americans don't have passports is that our country is so big and diverse and that many don't need to go abroad to have a vacation. Whatever the case is, it's truly a shame because the United States passport is one of the most powerful passports in the world. Do you know about the Henley Passport Index? So this site measures the access each country's passport provides. In 2024, the US is tied for sixth place with Canada, Czechia, Hungary, and Poland. But can you guess who number one is? All right, that's France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Singapore, and Spain with access to 194 countries. Being number 6 isn't so bad. Americans have access to 189 countries without a need for visas. So that means we can hop in and out of planes with little fear of not being let into a country just because we are American. We are born with this privilege, and this is why we do see some of the headlines of Americans just arriving to a destination and not being able to get in because they didn't even consider that they needed to ask for permission, also known as getting a visa. Meanwhile, the Afghani passport only allows access to 28 countries. Now sit with that. Imagine not being able to move freely just because of where you were born. Now, if you're watching this from a country with a weaker passport, I'd love to hear your experience, so go ahead and share in the comments. I have a part 2 to this chat, and we'll talk more about this multiple passport business. I'll post this soon.